Larissa Campos of AOJ takes on Vitoria Assis of Double Five. That is our next final in the featherweight division.
A lot of intensity on those mats. To both these competitors, immediate double guard pull. Starting to tell it looks like Assis. Yep, she has that left arm hooked around the leg. Now, referee stands him back up. The rule in the IBJJF is if it's a double guard sit, meaning both competitors hit the ground at the same time, discernibly, then there's 20 seconds for one of them to either submit or adopt top position, or at least be working aggressively towards an advantageous position.
Here's another double guard pull.
Notice the referee, though. He looked at his watch, looked back at his ref. I believe this is actually not a double guard pull. I believe that this is one of the competitors sat a little bit after the other. And I don't know. It might be that Assis was the one who sat guard first. And so if she comes up, she will actually get 2 points, it would seem.
Larissa Campos comes up, gets an advantage.
Well, that's my mistake. I thought I saw something I didn't.
Larissa, the second straight AOJ athlete in the final. We just saw Maisa Bastos win via submission at light feather.
A lot of pressure from Campos on top. It gives up the top position in her attempt to pass.
Larissa Campos had a really good year in 2024, won the Pans, her first major black belt title. Vitoria Assis, a Pan and European bronze medalist in 2024. Looking for her first major black belt title. Currently leading by 2 points over Larissa Campos.
Two minutes elapsed so far. Assis seems to be toying with the idea of coming up on top to try to pass. But she'll get up for just a second and then sit back down and get up and sit back down. It's the range and the distance that Campos is able to create with that little bit of extra height in this matchup that I think is posing a little bit of difficulties for Assis.
Larissa Campos trying to drive that left knee to the mat.
See, scooping that left arm underneath. Oh, look at this.
Interesting here from Larissa Campos.
You don't see this every day, Danny.
You mentioned the length difference and the size difference. That could be something Larissa could potentially use to her advantage.
Now, Larissa's doing something very smart here if she wants to get this. Some people call this the cry angle. She loses it, but she was trying to put her weight up on top to recruit sort of the gravity and just the top pressure to make it so that she could get the leg and the arm trapped in the triangle. That is incredibly rare, especially at the black belt level. Look at this double leg. And they're going to reset back in the center. Only a penalty separates the two.
Very tight technical match thus far. About 3.5 minutes in. Larissa Campos leads by 1 advantage. It's going to be another double guard pull.
Campos comes up for another advantage. Long step by Campos. Assis squares back off, recovers the guard.
I'm trying to pin that bottom leg to the mat. Vitoria Assis inverting, trying to get to a better guard position.
Very interesting.
Vitoria Assis tries to come up on top. Larissa Campos back steps.
Campos is going to try to get that right leg back around and fight to turtle, but this is really a very interesting battle.
That sequence earned Larissa an advantage as Vitoria was forced to go to her knees.
And I misspoke earlier that an advantage had separated them. It was a penalty that had not been put on the board yet, but 3 advantages is the lead for Campos, Danny.
Vitoria Assis now controlling the lapel of Larissa Campos, feeding it underneath the leg. Very strong controlling grip. This is your featherweight final at the 2025 IBJJF European Jiu-Jitsu Championships. Our 3rd final of the day.
That control by Assis to have the lapel. And the sleeve on the same side, look at that!
Wow! Incredible transition from Larissa Campos.
Trying to use
she's on the
oh my
submission!
goodness!
Wow! Larissa Campos!
It was hard to tell that she had anything, Danny.
Counters that sweep from Vitoria Assis. Gets her hand in the collar and finishes. Unbelievable.
I don't even think the crowd knew what they were looking at because they didn't have they had sort of the same reaction I did. My goodness.
Vitoria Assis goes for a sweep on Larissa Campos. She turns it around, gets the choke.
That one made my voice hurt, Danny. That was very impressive. To lock up the choke that quickly. She didn't have the back for very long.
Your winner and 2025 European champion is
Larissa Campos of Art of Jiu-Jitsu takes gold here in the featherweight division at the 2025 Europeans.